Hello and welcome back to hour 9 of SkyFactory. Everything's going well. Look at this. I've got a wonderful farm, such as it is. It's in a few pieces. The only thing I haven't got at the moment is my monster spawning space, but I see monsters. It's another compressed zombie. We've had fun with these before, haven't we? Oh, well, not this one then. This compressed zombie decided it's not going to be compressed. That's a shame. Now, when I built my other platform over here yesterday, yes, I did think this was going to happen. So I am working on two things today. First one is automation. And the second is I thought that my little mine over here was a tad on the boring side because it was all on the same level. So what I thought I'd do was come up with an idea to which it isn't all on the same level and then execute it. In the meantime, let's see what we've got in here. So I've got a few... no, I want to put that back in there. I didn't want to take that out. I've got a few powdered dusts. I'll take the powdered ores out and put them into my chest, the opposite side of the level. Over here. See what we've got. So we're getting, again, quite a lot of aluminium, quite a lot of iron. I don't know why I've got gunpowder in here. Oh no, you go away. So let's put that in here because I want it in there. So I'm going to go back and across the cobblestone generator for some more cobblestone. I mean, that's not the hardest thing in the world, is it? Hello, can I have some? Thank you. I see a creeper. It's creeping. I've got any more? I've got a creeper heart. It's the second one of those I've had so far. I'm not quite sure what I did with my second. I put it somewhere. So I meant my first. Great, a blizzard spawned on my level. Don't quite know what I'm going to do to combat one of those. Don't they just drop to the void? Here we go. Well, I don't know what he's firing at for a start. Well, I do now. Be me, nausea 3. Ooh. Is that a blizz? It's not a blizz. Blizzards don't do that. I need to come up with a method of combating things that are going to shoot things at me, rather like blazes and that sort of stuff. Because, well, blazes won't spawn here, but these things will. That's going to make them very difficult to kill. Oh. And there's that.
What? No!
Well, that wasn't very clever, was it? So perhaps I should make it daytime. That's not going to help with all the monsters, is it? But it's certainly going to stop them from spawning, that's for sure. Wow, almost as bad as the second hour when I was dying all the time. So let's get this thing sorted out. And then I will worry about getting my grave. I can see it, it's down there, it looks quite It's safe, let's put it that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some cross hatching on here. I think that will suffice, won't it? To help me get around, that's for sure. I'm being very overcautious today. Don't know why. If I fall off, I fall off. If I fall off, it just means it's another part to my death montage. But it's no biggie. So let's go back and find out. Yeah, let's go and salvage my death point. That'll be going around here. Whee! Oh, and one other thing that's very much on the menu would be making... Oh, I can't, can I? Because I've got... Look at how much space I haven't got in my inventory. I'd probably need... yeah, I might need a lot more space in my inventory than what I've got. Because I was running low before. Oh, yeah, clever. Alright, well, that's a good excuse to go back up to the top of the level. But before I do that, I'm going to show you what I mean by... I wanted to do something with the mine. Sorry, not the mine, the farm. And what it was is it said, produce multiple crops. But the problem with producing multiple crops, there isn't any, but you need to put lots of different... Well, when you've got a farm, yes, it's very clever to have it all on one level, but sometimes you want to make your farm just that little. I wanted to break up the format at this precise moment. Everything seems... You know, this is all flat, this is all clinical, everything else is 4 units above or below it. And I wanted to keep the 4 unit bit for a wee while, and then start breaking it down into something else. How are we doing over here? You've broken all my cobble, gravel into sand. We'll put the sand into dust then, and we'll give you a little extra power. Maybe just the 2, I don't know. I saw... Yep, I did. Torches. They could be very useful. I'm going to use a little bit of a cheat and use the F7 to place down my torches. Like so... Can I get away with putting it there? Yeah, I can. Let's put it there then. So, what I wanted to do was 2 things. The first one was this water source here. If it went down, I could build here and here. Don't worry, these aren't going to stay. Once I've got it done, I'm going to take these out. And then go down into the water and go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. But then what I'd do is I would fill in the entirety of this. And what that will mean is the water will just float off the edges into a multitude of directions. Chiefly 4 of them. So if I fill this in, the water's going to go flying all over the place. Like so. And if I go, hey, I don't want it to go there, 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 or there, or there, then so be it. And for some strange reason it's not going this way. Goodness knows why. So now what I can do is I've now got, instead of having the 3, so instead of having that 1 thing going down, I've now got 4 going down. And I have another trick up my sleeve, but I am going to go and recover my... Oh, my death point. Excuse me. Oh, I found my other creeper heart. Yay. Okay. So yeah, I will take the cobblestone with me, and I will be going down here. So I've now got 3. Oh no, I haven't. My apologies. I've got 2 additional waterfalls coming off that original one. To be fair, I like the look of it more because just look at the size of it. That one was sort of a T-shaped thing, and it didn't look very clever. This one is just 2 straight lines, and it looks, I don't know, better from my standpoint. I should have bought the, yeah, blast. I put them away thinking I wouldn't need them. That one. So yeah, I can build down here now. I'm thinking about it, I have loads of space left. So I can build farms underneath there. They would look cool. And they'd get watered from the water above. And that too, if I do it right, will cascade down all over the place. And I think that would look cool. Hang about. That dirt block over there, what's wrong with it? It's a different colour to all the others. Has it got a tree on it or something? Is it ill? Nope, it's just a grass block. I could stare at it all day and it won't change. Grass block is a grass block is a grass block. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this area yet, but I thought I'd build it to compensate for the shape I put over here. And now, because one of the things I thought was, do the crops need to be facing the sun? And obviously the Minecraft answer is no, they don't. You can place them anywhere. So one of the things I'm not looking forward to is I need to make some dirt, and all my water barrels are full of crap. How is my... Have you done? Already? Wow, it's quick. Okay, so let's put you into here, because I'm also about the automation today. And to do automation, I've decided I'm going to try and semi-automate this thing. And to do that, I'm going to need a little bit more coal. In there. And then I'm just going to leave that for now. I'm going to fill you up. I should fill the others up the other side of the level, but I haven't got the inclination. So what I thought was, this mine is all well and good like this. What if... Oh. Ooh, I thought that was bad. Thought I was going to die. What if... I could... My knees... I can't. What if I built another level to this, and instead of it being, you know, this level, it was like this? And I thought, you know what, let's try it out and see what happens. If I don't like it, I can say it's a disaster and try again with something else. But several things I need to do at the moment. That's make a hell of a lot more dirt to make this a lot safer, and put some torches down, and I am running out of inventory space. Mostly because of leaves. I picked up every leaf I had. So let's put these down. I was going to do something and I forgot what it was. It's not clever. It's not funny. while I'm here, let's make some torches. Oh, that's something else I wanted to do. I wanted to make the stone barrel, which I think I started. Where's that? Oh, it's down there. Yeah, well, you're pretty harmless down there. I'm going to leave you, at least for now. I realised what I was trying to do once I realised I've got some smelted well, I thought I did. Yeah, there it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to craft. Ooh, so I've started making one of those. I just need... I thought I was going to have to... Oh. Well, that's both an advantage and a disadvantage. The advantage being I've got one on the go. Boom, yippee. The disadvantage being, oh, for goodness sake. Have I not filled it up? Getting lazy today, aren't I? There we go, stone barrel. Now, if I remember correctly, you can make obsidian with a stone barrel, which sounds pretty nifty. How are we doing? 8. And we're going to have to put some more in here. Almost definitely have to put some more in there. I think I might help myself along with some compressed gravel. There's no reason why I have to leave the automator to do it in its entirety. But there is if I have to go to the other side of the level to make every item, because the other crafting table's indisposed because I've shoved sodding items in it. What did I just do? Oh, yes, of course, compressed gravel into sand. A mild brain freeze there. These things happen from time to time. So I've now got compressed dust. It's part of the, I didn't realise it, but the X-compressor mod. Cow, get out of the way. At least this is not annoying as it was when I played before, when I had liquid petroleum cows, liquid void metal cows, you name it, lots of different types of cow. That, I think, will do. Hello, why are you being laggy all of a sudden? So the reason I'm doing this is I've got 8 pieces of redstone, which I can combine with 10 pieces of redstone from here. Which means I've got 13. Which... So this could go 2 ways. This could be very good, or it could be bad. One thing I'm trying out is, can I pull items out of a sieve or a hammerer without the need for an item interaction node? Not that I can't build one. That's a piece of cake. But unlike all the other mods that I've used before, there seems to be no... it doesn't seem to want to readily advertise the fact that things come out. So do they? They do! That is useful to know. So I can now shove items into a chest. At you. Why are you being laggy all of a sudden? I've never had this sort of lag before. It's not the best computer, I know, but you're good enough to run Minecraft. Why is this water deciding not to... It's not running, is it? It's not doing what a normal water source block would do under these situations. That's probably because it wasn't placed as a normal water source block. It was just a floaty source block. Shall we just re-trigger it? That's much better. Oh yes, I like the look of that. So, hence and oh crap. Hence and therefore, I built the mattock, didn't I? Yes. What can I do with the mattock? Can I till land? I can, but I'm going to do it with the wooden one because I want to get rid of it. That makes sense, doesn't it? I use the crap tools to get rid of them first before getting rid of the good ones, or using the good ones. I'm working on the presumption that that place is going to look a lot better once I've finished it than it does now because it's incomplete. So what have I got? I've got a chest full of stuff. So if I put the... So one of the other things I'm going to do is I'm going to have another chest somewhere, say here, perhaps, or there with an item transfer node into it, so I can push items to it. One of the things I want to try and work on are these, the liquid transfer node, which don't, to be honest, look that complicated. And I know what you're thinking. Why? Why would I want to build a liquid transfer node? Well, that's simple. I've got a load of cobblestone over here. I have a crucible, which makes lava. So what I want to do is pull some of my cobblestone out of my chest, put it into there, and then pull the lava out into, say, a bucket, for example. And I'll see how well that works. Bye. Nice knowing you. And another thing I wanted to do... I can't actually... there was something else, and I can't remember it. Which is annoying. I need to do something about this... I need to do something about not having any dirt. Oh, yes, I need to kill monsters to make a Minicio seed, which is why I'm building the second part of my farm already. So let's put a few pieces of my extended farm down and see what it looks like. For you see, what I was expecting is if I put down a piece, say... Oh, I forgot to put a torch down over there. 1, 2, 3. If I put 4 pieces down like so, please tell me I have some torches with me. Great. I then push it out to that point there, and then I just... It works in my head. Honest, it does. Let's build the mine. Let's build the farm, and then I'll show you exactly what I mean. But I need to build it first. So that will be a thing. And then I'll build some smaller ones underneath, maybe in plus shapes and things like that. I hope. Yes. Perhaps then I need to work out what I'm doing with my stone barrel. To the thing over the other side of the level. Oh, and I need to put some... I need to come up with a source of getting infinite power, I have an idea for that. Make obsidian with a stone barrel. That's all it says. I have absolutely no idea how you do it. Well, here is my stone barrel. Now what? Obsidian. Hello, I can use those. I can use a fluid transposer, chisel, a casting basin, a loot bag. Doesn't say how I do it. Well, I assume that the standard way of doing it is to use... Well, you use water and you use lava, don't you? That's the standard, typical way of making an obsidian. So here's some water. I've gone the long way around to get it. And I need some cobblestone. I say that not realizing that, yes, I do actually have some in my inventory, and two, I'm walking past the ruddy cobblestone generator. So I think I'm going to have to wait for that, which is a pain. This is coming together. Others may disagree with me, they're allowed to. But I think it's coming together, because it is. Ooh, have you... You've sliced and diced everything. That's cool. Yeah, would you like some more? There you go. So the things I wanted to do with making loads of... Oh, hang on a second. I had this thing in my previous version of Beat the Beast, where I made so much of my own energy by using two different birchwood trees, and what I'd do with them was I'd use a planter to plant them in the ground, say for example in a square like this. I'd then use a harvester to pick them up, and that would be pretty cool. But I need power to do it, and I do have some power because I have my generator, and I could probably make another generator to boot. Oh, you would be generating except you ran out of power. And that gave me something like a few, ton of, charcoal, and then I'd just have stacks upon stacks upon stacks of them, and I'd just have an automated system to pull them into a generator, so it would both power itself and power a giant Ender IO capacitor bank. With the rate I'm going, it's not going to be too long until my automation will be strong enough for me to go, now see here, you just do all this automatically. I'm quite pleased with what I'm looking at here. I'm going to shift my expectation ever so slightly towards the fact that I have... Wait. Before I come back, check the crucible. I don't have lava. Why don't I have lava? I want lava. I do have lava. It's not hot enough. There's not enough. Give me lava! Has anything grown in my farm? Doesn't look like it. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue on my making of dirt. Now, I have learnt there is another way of making dirt, and I may subscribe to this theory for a while. If you kill zombies, you get zombie flesh. And, of course, I get sand when I break blocks, don't I? If you put one sand, one zombie rotten zombie flesh and 3 leaves into a crafting table, you can make a dirt. And I thought, since I've got 10 rotten flesh, a near on infinite source of gravel, lest I forget to make any, and an abundance of trees, that I'd try this out. And yippee, that's a 9 pieces of dirt for me. It's a not so bad. Shut up your face. So this is all going... I'm going to argue it's going well, because I think it is. So let's see what we've got here. We've got some more wheat has grown. I like this idea. You can right click on wheat now and it will pick up any seeds that it drops plus replant the original one. Whether it just cheats in a new seed or not, I don't know. I don't particularly care. If the game allows me to do it, the game can do what it likes. So to make a Minicio seed, I put 1 seed in there and put... Is it 8 round the edge? It is 8 round the edge, so there's a Minicio seed. I'll have that back, please. Thank you. Now, these are almost... Are these almost done? These are almost done. I'm going to stand here and wait while I have a swig of tea. There we go. Well, at least one of them's done. So hopefully, because I've filled them up, this one will be complete by the time... Yes, so I've got 13 pieces of dirt ready to go, and I just don't know where I'm going to put them. About 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. And what I'm going to try and do is put my Minicio seed down here. Sweet, it tells you what they are on the top of it. Do they still hurt you when you stand on top of them? Well, these don't. So, be prepared in the future to be overrun with Minicio seeds, because you make one, you can pull the Minicio essence off, you do whatever you like with it, and then you make loads more of them. And it is amazing just how many you get. Okay, goodness knows why. Oh, okay. Yep. Some are zombie heads, some are angry zombie heads. So it's becoming dark. Big deal. I seem to be pretty much well lit in all my places. I am... All of it is, because that's going rather well over there. This is going well over here. My automation is something I could look very much into. Oh, it looks like I've... Yes, put the gravel in both there and there. And continue firing. Let's make some more dirt, because you can never have too much dirt, can you? I need to go and check on my lava as well, because I haven't automated it. I am going to automate it, I've decided, and it's going to be quite an excitement. I'm going to need so much... well, if I say I'm going to need so much... oh, is that it? No. Alrighty then. How do I do it? If I put this down anywhere, it's going to be a nightmare. This is starting to look like the test server now, where I've got blocks of things just all over the... Ah! So I can put lava in one of these, but I can't put anything else in it. Good light source, isn't it? If nothing else, it's a good light source. I see monsters coming towards me. in the form of Quetzed. I see more monsters coming towards me in the form of other members of the mod pack community. This guy's got a bow and arrow. He's not very good. So, I'm going to be complacent, go over to here, make a watering can, prepare a farming space for several crops. Done that. And a Manesio seed. And I've created the matic. I've created the matic, haven't I? Yes, there it is. Stone matic. Bone matic. Start a food farm. Done that. And a Manesio farm. Done that. Use a sprinkler. No, I'm not going to do that just yet. I'll be very honest. I am very impressed with myself as to how far I've got through this in such a small space of time, because this is only 9 hours of play. Why? Why do you persist on being so laggy? What did I come in here for? I don't know. I didn't. Let's go away then. I've got some cobblestone. Let's finish off my base over there, my other part of the base. I had visions, because when I sleep I do sometimes dream, which I know a dream is not a vision, but I had a vision of a giant stone brick building. Sorry, clay brick building, I'm sorry. Somewhere, and I meant huge. But it would be crass decadence on my part if I did something like that, because the thing I was looking at was like 3 stories high with glass. Now it's doable. It might take forever to do. And it may look boring. Well, I don't know. If I find some way of automating the creation of clay, who knows, I might even look into doing that. Okay, so that's one way. Oh, hello. I've got a slime. I've got a blue slime spawn. That's taken me a little bit by surprise. Is it still there? It is. Come over here, my friend. Oh, he's got a creeper as well. Oh, don't go off the edge. Don't push me off the edge. Oh no. My spawn platform's not big enough to compensate to accommodate a slime. Got a rare loot bag. Way! Look at that. Shiny ingots, a saddle and some iron chest plate. Well, we'll put you in there. I like the way they say what's inside is not as interesting as not knowing. So yes. We are having a few issues. I would like to build an obsidian block. At this precise moment, it says do it in a stone barrel. I've put some lava in it and sweet bugger all's happening with it. So, I'm at a loss about that one. I might put that one on hold for now. Automating a lava collection facility does entice me greatly, because as a fuel source it would be immense. I don't know why I put these there, because they're not going to be there in the future. Never mind, I'll take those up later. Ooh, zombie. Hello, zombie. Come here. Thank you. Thank you for understanding and your cooperation in this destruction of yourself. Oh, I can hear another one. You're being less cooperative, but still thank you for understanding. Who are you? Kimso something or other. And I've got a common loot bag. I might have to do on here what I did on the test server. I just made a chest just for loot bags. There's no reason why. It just seems sensible. Now then, what am I doing? I love the way I yammered on earlier about I need an infinite water source because I'm going to need a lot of water. All of a sudden, I've not needed a lot of water, and now I'm just thinking, what can I do to not have to have an infinite water source because I've just got so much water all over the place. And ooh, is that dust I see? It is. Why have I got some dust standing around? I can either compress it, or I can... no. I've forgotten what sand makes. Shall we have a little look? We're starting to run out of space in there a little. We'll have to sort that one out. I want to know what these little spaces are. Usually these spaces indicate you put something in them, but I'm not being indicated as to what I can put in them. So yes, one of the other ideas I'm going to have is pushing items into these from other chests with item transfer nodes. Once again, to make item transfer nodes, I'm going to need to up my redstone. I think that's going to be easy enough because all I have to do is put a shed load of power into this. Ooh, Certus quartz. Okay. Never been so excited to see Certus quartz in my life. My apologies if you think me getting excited over watching a compressor sand thing compressing sand is exciting, but it is. Go away. Especially when I can take this compressed iron ore, this powdered iron ore, I can put it into a shape like that. Yeah, that's the basic one, isn't it? I can't hammer it further. Then I can go over to here, and I can go, what have we got? Molten iron? What's that one on the top? Oh, it's the same one, is it? Okay. And I can just shove them in like so. I'm going to be very happy about it. That's going to make 6 pieces. That's going to make 6 iron. 6 iron ingots, which is like a new bucket. For me. I don't need a new bucket. But I might do if I'm going to make the liquid transfer node. And I will probably need a crap load of iron if I'm going to do... What was it? I forgot what it was. I am going to make... yeah, a drum. For my lava. Jackpot. I'm gonna put that with the... oh, I could make the liquid transfer node. I can make the liquid transfer node. I think I can make it. Because it's only... yes, I can do it. I can make it. I can make it. Excitement. Because it's... I'm swimming in lapis lazuli. That's great. It's some of those. Yippee. I probably need a replacement bucket, if you will. If you please. 10. I should use the thing, but I need 5. Pronto, if you please. Post haste. I was wondering why I've got seem to be a zombie. I'm not. I'm holding a zombie head in my hand. So we'll get rid of that. Yes. And now I run way the heck back over here. I go into here, I put that on there, I put the lazuli in like that. That and the bucket, the transfer node, and then remake the bucket because I do want a bucket. Now, the big question is, what do I store the liquid in? At this precise moment, if I attach this to the side of one of those, if it works, of course, it's just going to store it internally, which is alright. It just means I've got to... Yes, it works! I can store lava in there. This means I could now have a permanent source of power by putting cobblestone into that, having it turned into lava, and the lava source producing something to go into something that's going to receive it, like, for example, a lava generator. So I am now, as you can tell, very happy. I just need to celebrate. And I'm going to do this in the most... yeah. What I'm going to do, I'm going to celebrate by sieving a whole crap load of cobblestone. Well, it's not sieving cobblestone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it into compressed cobblestone, one hopes. Oh, I've got some already, haven't I? That's double compressed cobblestone. And then I'm going to decompress it by just... I don't want to go vertically this time. I feel like a change. And I look like a change as well. And a change is as good as the rest. I am going to put some of this into my automatic what's-it, and then do the rest myself. Let's put half in, as much as a half as I can get. There we go. And then the rest of this I'll do myself. I want to tell you what. I'll put the remainder in as well, shall I? That works for me. Here you go. And then I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to become sand. Sweet. What have I got there? Powdered tin ore. Sounds cool. And I'm going to make this into compressed sand. I am going to turn it into dust. I'm going to make some compressed dust and make as much redstone as I can hold before contemplating other ways of making redstone. Ooh, I also want some coal, otherwise I'm going to run out of power, aren't I? But I have run out of power. Well, I haven't, but if you see what I mean, I have, sort of. This one has. I should have some somewhere. Oh, these are my last two. I'm going to have to make some more. That shouldn't be too hard. It's made easier now I've got all the ingredients to make all the things. Okay, first of all, probably time to check on my farm. I need to make just I need to make a forest, don't I, particularly? That would be the best way of doing it. Now, normally when I make forests, this is to harvest the leaves. At this point, I do not need the... Oh, hang on. Wait. No. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I do, but not of any great urgency. I have a shed ton of these. I don't... Yeah. Alright. Come on, brain. Keep it together. No, it's that one. Why did I put you there? You're in the way. Stop being in the way. There, now we just let those grow, and then we go mental on them. Later, that is, when they've grown. Well, you can see that the Minicio essence is growing. That's looking healthy. Oh, you stopped working again because you ran out of power. So, let's go over to here, put 3 of those in there, and put some of that in there. So yes, not having power is a bit of a ball ache, but we can work on something about that. Can I not put leaves straight into my furnace generator? Ooh, if I could do this. No. That's a shame. I can make leaf stairs. How the crap does that work? Oh, okay. What the... If I compost the dirt, I can get this lot out. Oh, no, I can make dirt by composting all this lot. Wow, okay. Did not know that. That's pretty cool. That's a load of stuff to compost. So there's my tree. My first tree is grown. This time I'm not interested in the leaves. I'm just interested in the tree. Oh, trees. I mean, I am interested in the leaves because they'll give me the next one. But, you know, like you know, whatever. Am I meant to be doing something? Like looking after my dirt or something? Well, that was fun. Ooh, 2 things I need to do. First of all, yep, I'm right. I do have some dirt. I think the cows should be able to produce something that I can put into a barrel. That would be pretty. That would be neat. I know it'd be slurry, but it would be neat too. Oh, I've got 5 now. Okay. Ooh. Okay, let's go over here while I find my bone sword. Are you having difficulty there, my friend? It seems like a tree spawned on your face. But don't worry, I've got some ointment for that. Here, let me prune your face. Oh, he suffocated. I mean, I killed him. I mean, oh no, it's all gone horribly wrong. Oi, noi. Well, now the only way I can get up to the top of my level is by doing some craziness. By doing this. Jumping down here and jumping up here. Because the tree's in the way. I don't mind the tree being in the way. I do have ways of getting around, which is quite appropriate because the monsters don't. Oh, and if I eat that and this, two things will happen. One, I won't die. There's a song in there somewhere. It's not mine, so I won't sing it because of copyright permissions. And two, I can take more tree. Whee! So this is essentially what happens. Oh. This is essentially what happens before, with the harvester and stuff. But it's just more fun to watch the computer do it than it is for me to do it manually. And I do wish half of these weren't full of water. So this has been a thing. This has been quite an exciting episode for me. I've enjoyed it greatly. I managed to get lava out of a lava thingy. Huh? What the? I'm thingy out of a lava whatnot. So just put those back. So what I wanted to do with this is come across here. Which is why I was going on a bit about, no, I didn't want to put that there, and then I did some things. Ooh. Well, you didn't see that happening, did you? But to be fair, neither did we. Just walk off the edges. I know you can get depressed zombies, but that was ridiculous. I'm looking over at my computer, and it's showing me I've got 58 minutes of this hour complete. So I should draw it to a close. Oh. And the computer just lags out big time. I'm going to sort out a few of my computer issues, because I seem to be having a load of them. And some other things as well. Whilst I do that, thank you very much for watching. For goodness sake, piss off. If you liked the video, press the like button. If you want to see more of it, you can press the subscribe button and get more stuff. You can also drop me a comment if you want to. It would be greatly appreciated. Even if it's, no, you're boring. Or, no, you could do this and make it more interesting. Or, no, something else. Because I like, yeah, comments. All comments make me feel good, even if they're spam ones. And I don't endorse having spam comments, because Google will just go mad at you. What can I say? I like spammers. I like destroying them and messing with their heads. So I now have a wonderful way of making new, and I've dropped half of them on the floor. I've got a wonderful way of making charcoal, so I can continue making stuff. Yippee! Well, this probably won't start until this is finished. That's annoying. That's my hour over. So yes, until next time, I'll see you then. Yet again, only one death. Isn't it great when you only die a few times? So here you go, one extra piece of the puzzle.